Today I thought we'd have a quick look. Start with the FTSE. You may remember that in the morning note I felt that there was a potential to drop down to the 59.35. Just to show you the reasons why I picked that number, I'm looking at a daily study. Now, firstly, here we've got the crossed MACDs and pointing down. They are above neutral. Now, as you know, generally with the FTSE, you're sort of always looking to be long on the basis that companies are trying to improve and become more valuable, and therefore the value of the FTSE goes up. So shorts, obviously can be played very, very well, but it has to be kept in relation to the fact that generally everyone in charge of these companies is trying to push the market up. That's what they're employed to do, and they're quite good at doing it. Now, the reason I had this is because we had this top here. We had an outside day yesterday, which can indicate a direction change. There's an outside day there, outside day on that change, outside day on that change. So there's one indicator. That doesn't mean it's an outside day, it's going to change direction. So there's one indicator. Coupled with that, obviously we do have uncertainty out there in the world at the moment, which makes everyone nervous. So and the picking the figure of 59.35 area, although I did say it's really looking, look at your daily charts, draw the lines yourselves. This is the line that I have for giving that a number there. It comes in around, it actually came in around 20 area. So in front of that, you'd probably be looking for a bounce, and you can see the structure before. It's done this before. Two bounces off it, two bounces off it. So maybe if you did buy for a bounce, you may be looking again. It might come back down there again, but as you say, always slightly better to be on the longer side of the FTSE. If you're day trading, look at the day. You've got 30 points there in an unsure market, so not bad. On a shorter term chart, take the hourly, difficult to see much structure. You can possibly draw a line for some resistance here. See how that looks. So yeah, maybe if it breaks out there, you've got 59.80. 59.80 again, you remember from the a few weeks back was a bigger level. So you've got that as a possible target. Trying to cross, a bit difficult. Trying to cross. If those cross, yeah, look for 59.80. But remember, we've got stacks of resistances here. FTSE's been quite slow recently. Remember, we've got 6,000 just as a big number. 60-20, 35 you remember as a number, 60-50 as a number, and then this is where we were yesterday, just popped up didn't quite hit our target of 61.09, 61.07, and then came back all day, very, very quiet, and then no American market to save us. Down it came. Once it broke the 50, held, there we go, a little bit at 20, down to 60, a little bit there, but generally nothing there to pull it up. So that's the logic on that. Also, I said to have to draw your own lines on the euro. I had a buy at around 65.30 if that 135.30 if 135.55.60 gave way. Again, I've got these lines here. It all gets a bit complicated, but to bring it back to the daily, there was a line that I had. If it breaks, and there was the support that I had. If it breaks, it can be good for 20-30 points. But again, the dollar's not really that strong. There is unrest, and people like to flee to the dollar, but it's not really a great currency at the moment. So it's rather kind of less unpopular than the euro. We've got an overhead coming here, which I think I've got drawn in on the So I've got a short overhead which is just broken. And again, the levels I had, I did quote in the newsletter as targets if you were buying from 135.30. Got resistance 136.20, which was around this area here. So we had there. So I thought that might slow down. It didn't really. And then thereafter 136.50. Again, it's a number. I had that overhead line coming there. This line is the next target that you possibly are looking for, which would be 136.90 area, and it's been up to 85, and again you can see the 85, there's a little bit of resistance there, but that line is generated from on the 2nd of February. It comes in there, so hopefully there. Yeah, so those are the lines. Actually, while I am here, I'll quickly do gold. This is a gold daily. I said I had a bit of daily support here, which will breach. Longer term, again, it's still upward, so they wouldn't be jumping in just on the bear side. But we've got a decent enough top coming, and it's beginning to get into a daily triangulation. I think failure at 1410, might see a little bit more pressure on there, but again, break there, coupled with that maybe turning down, look to start trading it, but obviously depending on what day, whether it be there, 1390, 1384, if it went down today, as I think I mentioned, 130, 1378 area is where that next line comes in. Looking at an hourly, you can see that line, it's stuck to that line quite well. There's the hourly and daily short term, just popped through again, 10-15 points, but generally held it for the next 2 hours and has now popped up, broken up, and above 14, with those improving. So yeah, really looking for this line maybe as a break over the coming days to test this line here, which is the daily line. I've been asked about the charts and where I do the charts. I don't know if anyone's interested. I might be doing a tutorial. I'll try and work out where and when. If people want to join it for a tutorial, I might have to buy some software. If you can indicate your interest, I'll give an email address on the email, tutor@analystonline.net. Maybe we'll do a tutorial. Okay, thank you.